Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how I do a butterfly. So I have a template here that I cut out for half a butterfly. It's just a simple one, but it works. It gives us a butterfly shape. I'm starting with a t-shirt that's been soaked in soda ash, spun out, and now it's just barely damp. That's a nice way to fold them up, is when they're just damp. I've also centered the t-shirt, so I've pulled just the front center of the t-shirt forward. There is a video called How to Center a T-shirt on my channel. You can search that if you haven't done it before. That gives you just a nice even middle. So what I'm going to do is draw my butterfly on here. This is a washable marker, and we're just going to draw the shape on and then get started. Okay, so there's the butterfly shape, and what I'm going to do is just do an accordion fold all the way around there. This here gets kind of tricky because there's an awful lot of fabric and it gets kind of narrow here, so it's going to be kind of wadded up there, but it will work. So I'm going to start out by doing just a little tiny accordion folds and making sure that I line my lines up nice and straight here on top here. So you can see that. I'm just going to go all the way around the whole shape. And sometimes it helps, I just kind of reach under. You can see my finger here. I reach under and I take this line here and I line it up right there. So I can just fold that straight up, and that's what gives me my nice even line on the top. Okay, now we're starting to go around the corner. This is where it's going to start getting tricky. You just got to hold on tight to what you folded. Sometimes I switch hands just because it's easier get that lined up when I go around that corner. We're just going to keep going for it. Okay, we're getting to this little point where the two wings separate. That part can be kind of tricky too, but you just have to work it out. So as I fold the last fold down here, that point, I want it pointing down. If I can show you that. So I got that point kind of pointing downward there, and now I'm going to fold the other wing straight over onto that line and fold up from there. So that's how I kind of make that transition then between the two wings. And I don't get quite as nice sharp point once I dye it, but it does give me that separation that I'm looking for between the two wings. You just got to keep working at it. I'm winding up here on the last wing. This one is harder to keep it perfectly straight across there, but when I draw the line on the other side, I'll make sure that it goes a little bit wavy like it does on the top. That's the main thing, so that you just know where to put your dye. So, and then this butterfly, it kind of gets wadded up in there just because of the amount of fabric that has to squeeze into the width of the body. That's all wadded up here. So that's why it looks kind of funky here on the top. Like it's tucked into a little pocket. So that's kind of how that's going to have to end up. And what I can do then is reach into that little pocket. Once I get it tied, I'll show you that. But I can put the dies on. But that will give you a nice simple butterfly that you can fold. You don't have to stitch it. I'm tying it up with just kite string to hold it tight. I suppose you can use sinew if you want to, but I don't know if that will, the lines will hold up as nicely with sinew or not. But hey, this is about trial and error, so you can try anything you like. If I can get my fingers to work tying this knot here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to cut that loose. So like I say, there's the butterfly. I can see on here that my line goes crooked, so I'm just going to go ahead and draw that line in. So it comes under the line this way, over, and then back again. So as long as I dye that same line on the top and the bottom, then that's going to be the outer edge of the butterfly. And like I say, the rest of the butterfly is kind of tucked in this little pocket here. If I try to stretch this out, then I might pull some of the butterfly out. So I'm just going to leave this little pocket, you can see, and I can just reach in there and dye it that way. But that's the butterfly. The rest of this shirt, I'm just going to scrunch it up, and this will be ready for dye. Okay, and there is the butterfly. So let's get to putting some color on it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put some fuchsia in there. I think I'm going to outline it with purple. So I got some thick purple dye here. So I'm going to put a little outline on. Zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to go right along that line. And I use my cuticle pusher to kind of squeeze some of that dye deeper inside. Since it's thick dye, it doesn't want to spread as much. You gotta be careful. I just got a little bit on the edge here, but I'll probably make this in pink and turquoise and purple, so we'll have it the same color. But yeah, you have to kind of be careful on applying that edge with that little flap of t-shirt that hangs over. Alright, let's put some fuchsia on. And I'm leaving some white spots because I'm going to put some turquoise on, which then is going to make the butterfly be in pink, purple, and turquoise. So this here is me squirting some dye down in this pocket here. I'm going to do the same thing with the turquoise. Once again, I kind of coat some but not all of the pink to turn it to purple. I coat all of the white spots that I see. Those are going to stay in the turquoise. And then everywhere it touches, I'm going to have a little bit of pink. And let's see, we'll outline it with a bright green, or put a bright green just around the outside. Oh, that's my dark green. Okay, we'll go with dark green then. Or I'll do the dark green on one side bright green on the other side. And that'll give me some contrast then, with some lines around the butterfly. Okay, now the rest of the shirt, let's do it in turquoise. Or no, let's go with amethyst. Yeah, this is kind of a pinky purple color. It's called amethyst, and I think I got it from Dharma. Okay, there's the butterfly. I'll come back to this video after I've let this set up. We'll wash it and dry it, and then I'll post a picture at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.